Mount St. Vincent University is located in Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral and unceded territory of Mi'kmaq people. We pay respect to the knowledge embedded in the Aboriginal custodian of this land and to the elders past, present, and future.
Education graduates, you did it. You successfully completed university during a global pandemic. Let the magnitude of this exceptional accomplishment sink in for a moment. Congratulations. No doubt your past few years, and especially the past 14 months, have been filled with challenges, triumphs, and self-discovery. My hope is that years from now, you'll look back on this time and remember what got you through it. Your tenacity, your resilience, and the support and kindness of others. The entire Mount St. Vincent University community is so proud of you for achieving this major milestone. As you embark on the next phase of your journey, I encourage you not to leave this phase too far behind. You've joined a proud network of Mount alumni around the world that is tens of thousands of people strong. Enrich them with your talents. Serve as mentors to future generations of Mount students and alumni. And remain connected to your classmates, to your friends, to your Mount St. Vincent University. Once again, my warmest congratulations. Our valedictorian will now deliver their address.
Completing our degrees has been a moment we have all been anticipating, and I want to congratulate everyone on this wonderful accomplishment. My name is Erin Tomlinson, and I am a graduate of the Master of Arts in Education in Lifelong Learning program. I am honored to be the valedictorian for our convocation. We are a diverse graduating class from all over the world, and although many of us have not crossed paths during our degrees, we are truly connected. Connected through our education programs at Mount St. Vincent University and our inclusion in a very special and important community of educators. We are lifelong learners, critical thinkers, and researchers. We are future teachers and current teachers, community and workplace leaders, carers, and mentors. We are also advocates for social justice and social change. These themes have been at the core of our educational studies here at the Mount. We have learned that we can and will contribute in a multitude of ways to more socially just communities, schools, workplaces, and societies. As educators, we are equipped to challenge and dismantle dominant ideas that uphold social and economic inequalities. Inequalities that have existed long before the COVID-19 pandemic, but have been exacerbated in the past year. We are equipped to help students think critically so they too may challenge the status quo. Through our experience at the Mount, we have learned to think beyond the banking model of education, where learners are empty vessels to be filled with knowledge, and to embrace approaches to teaching and learning that position students at the center as active learners with valuable prior knowledge. We have learned to create transformative learning experiences by providing students with opportunities for critical reflection and dialogue through which long-held beliefs may be challenged and new knowledge incorporated into their worldviews. We have learned to think about the whole student and the importance of creating safe spaces for students to be themselves, express themselves, and to be proud of their backgrounds and what they bring to the learning environment. We have learned so much. As we move forward in the education field, fellow graduates, let's think about how we can create community in all aspects of our lives. Communities that nurture and celebrate difference. Communities through which we can give and receive support. The COVID-19 pandemic has clearly shown that we are interdependent and we need each other. I believe it is through the strength of community that we can uplift one another and make a collective difference. Working in education is a very fulfilling and enjoyable vocation. We have had a chance to experience this enjoyment through our practicum placements at the Mount and through our long-time careers in the field. Sometimes it can also feel like a lot of responsibility. We must treat ourselves with kindness and respect and remind ourselves always that we are doing our best. Undoubtedly, the communities of practice that we have established here at the Mount and in our various educational contexts can be sources of support and joy. Fellow graduates, as we take this opportunity to reflect on our studies and our accomplishments, it is important for us to recognize and thank the people and communities who have supported our educational endeavors, our families, friends, faculty and staff, our fellow students, and ourselves. It is this support that has allowed us to focus as much as possible on our studies, encouraged us to keep going even when persistence didn't seem possible, piqued our curiosity, and inspired quality academic work, and supported our well-being and our academic skill development. I personally want to thank from the bottom of my heart my entire family, as well as the faculty from whom I have learned so much. I especially want to thank Dr. Gonick, Dr. Brigham, and Dr. Plum for their valued mentorship during my degree. In closing, I want to congratulate us again on all that we have accomplished. May this joyous event be but one step in our learning journeys. May we continue to identify and take up every opportunity to learn inside and outside of the classroom. And may we remember that no action is too small in the quest to make our schools, workplaces, communities, and world a better place for all. I wish you much success and happiness in the future. Now let's celebrate.
Thank you so much for those inspiring words. We will now announce our Student Award recipients.
It is my distinct pleasure to present the recipients of student prizes from the Faculty of Education for the Spring 2021 graduating class. Kappa Gamma Pi. Kappa Gamma Pi is the National Catholic College Graduate Honor Society. Membership is based on scholarship, leadership, and service. Members are selected not only for recognition of past accomplishments, but also in anticipation of future service. The Kappa Gamma Pi Award goes to Cassandra McDonald. In her nomination, Dr. Susie Brigham states that Cassandra is the perfect candidate for Kappa Gamma Pi Award. Cassandra represents everything that Kappa Gamma Pi stands for. She gives selflessly of her time and energy to make the world a better place and brings a smile to everyone's faces when they see her. This spring, Cassandra is graduating with a Master of Arts in Education degree. However, she also completed her undergraduate degree in Family Studies at the Mount. Cassandra is well known across the campus for her volunteer and service work as a student works student and as a research assistant. Despite the challenges of being a single mother, Cassandra has volunteered in the community, including at the food bank, preparing Christmas meals for the homeless and for those who are alone, for Interfaith Harmony Halifax, at several seniors' homes as a volunteer visitor, and for Birthright International. At the Mount, Cassandra has worked with the Alexa McDonough Institute and has been very actively engaged in the annual Girls Conference. She has also worked in the Research Office, the Teaching and Learning Center, and the PR Communications Department. She was a research assistant for Dr. Amy Thurlow and for Dr. Brigham. As a result of her research assistant work, she has co-presented at 2 national conferences. She has been a supportive classmate to her fellow grad students, mentoring other practicum students in the Grad Studies in Lifelong Learning program. As a volunteer on campus, Cassandra gave freely of her time to the Friendship Center and as a volunteer student organizer for the Disability and Global Developments Conference with Dr. Deborah Steenstra. Through the Alexa McDonough Institute, Alexandra volunteered as a student steering committee member and as an assistant organizer of the Girls Conference, the International Day of the Girl, and the National Day of Remembrance event. She did her practicum as the Girls Conference coordinator and went above and beyond her required unpaid hours. She is a highly skilled and incredibly committed person. When we look at her extensive efforts, Cassandra has made it clear that she has a strong commitment to working to better the lives of women and girls in particular. She has tremendous respect for senior women, their stories, and their wisdom. No surprise then that her thesis focused on intergenerational learning between teen girls, their mothers in their 40s, and their grandmothers in their 60s and 70s. Cassandra has co-founded a registered not-for-profit organization called the Nova Scotia Girls Institute for Resource and Learning, which is working towards girls' participation in leadership, empowerment, and gender equality. In this organization, Cassandra will continue to make a difference for society. The Mount has truly benefited from Cassandra's contribution to campus community life. We have no doubt that she will continue to make a difference as an alumna and make the MSVU proud. Congratulations, Cassandra. Governor General's Medal, graduate. Donated by the Governor General of Canada, this medal is given once per year to a graduating master's student with the highest grade point average. This year's award goes to Thomas James Hobbs, Master of Education, Curriculum Studies. Thomas is a fall 2020 graduate who began his Master's of Education Curriculum Studies degree with a focus on technology at the Mount in the fall of 2018. Thomas excelled in his studies and graduated in the fall of 2020 with a grade point average of 4.27. Congratulations, Thomas. The Valedictorian Prize. The Valedictorian Prize provides all valedictorians with a lasting memento of their achievement and contributions to the graduating class. To be chosen valedictorian, the student must have maintained a strong academic record, must have been actively involved in a number of extracurricular activities, either on campus or in the community, and must have been nominated as a fitting spokesperson for the graduating class by their peers and/or faculty. I am pleased to present the Valedictorian Award to Erin Tomlinson. Erin has touched the lives of many Mount students in the past 10 years. In her roles as student academic advisor and more recently, manager of the Center for Academic Advising and Student Success, Erin has helped support the academic endeavors of hundreds of students at the Mount. Erin's warm and welcoming style is paired with her incredibly professional approach to student development and support. Erin is recognized for how she inspires others in the Mount community. Notably, her contributions and insights on the Alexa McDonough Institute Committee have been significantly appreciated. Erin's leadership with the National Day of Remembrance on December 5th, 2019 is particularly noteworthy. As part of her practicum for her Master of Arts in Education degree, Erin organized and facilitated a book club called Talk About Books through the Teaching and Learning Center. This book club idea that shares resources with faculty related to teaching and learning and has continued after Erin completed her practicum. Erin's nominators state that she demonstrates the ideal capacities of a lifelong learner. She has worked as a research assistant with Dr. Susie Brigham and Dr. Donovan Plum and presented at conferences in 2016, 2017, and 2018. Erin has conducted research on online course development using Vygotsky's theory of the zone proximal development to view course outlines as a way to scaffold student learning. Additionally, Erin has co-presented with other members of the Mount community on resilience and transformative learning of underrepresented students at the university. Erin's thesis is an innovative and insightful study of working-class women's university experiences. She uses the feminist methodology of collective biography to collaborate with a group of women to generate and share stories about the challenges and possibilities of success in an institution that has a long history of exclusion and elitism. Erin's research is rare for a master's thesis and fills an important gap in the research literature. Congratulations, Erin.
Congratulations to our student award recipients. We're very, very proud of you all. Dr. Anthony Card, Dean of Education, will now introduce our outstanding Spring 2021 education graduates.
Congratulations to all the graduates of the Faculty of Education. You've met all the requirements for your degree and achieved the highest level of academic standards demanded by your program. This has been done during unprecedented times that have required us to be physically apart from each other. It's not been easy for you, and you deserve to be proud of your accomplishment. For some, such as the Bachelor of Education students or the students in our graduate program in school psychology, your degree will mark the starting point of a new career pathway as you seek to have a positive impact on the development of young people. For those of you graduating with a Master of Education or a Master of Arts in Education, we hope you will use your degree to the betterment of your community. Congratulations to all of you, and especially to Murdad Shahidi in graduating with a PhD in Educational Studies. We wish you all the very best for the future. Mount St Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Education on Megan Grace Andrea, Alyssa Antle, Kaylee Askew, Laura Rose Bayer, Tia Loretta Marion Zanson, Matthew Edmund Longlade Boardman, Leah Diane Boudreau, Lindsay Bowser, Gillian Boyle, Rachel Ann Bruyette, David Bruce, Brianna Helen Veronica Hughes, Alyssa Corrine Keynes, Courtney Catherine Cameron, Emma Louise Carmichael, Alexandra Mary Carruthers, Julianne Elizabeth Leah Chivry, Kelsey Noel Clory, Madeline Gail Cody Mullinger, Heidi Ann Curry, Leanne Curry, Karen Diane Davis, Garrett Patrick Dooley, Annie Douglas, Jacob Oliver Fancy, Ashley Elizabeth Farrell, Emily Jean Faubert, Ariadna Fijo Jimenez, Cassie Ann Ferguson, Alexandra Giffen Johnson, Jennifer Goodyear, Connor Hansey, Alison Mary Jean Hay, Danielle Justin Haywood, Amanda Lynn Hiltz, Ashley Marie Hiscock, Kaylee Ann Hiscock, Jeffrey Mark Fraser Holly, Erin Carly Hollingshead, Rachel Lynn Hyatt, Nicholas Murray Genex, Martin Arthur Charles Johnson, Gabrielle Jean Johnston, David Harris Jones, Erin Kennedy, Jenna Dawn Kennedy, Matthew Keogh, Fortini Costantina Koskolos, Shaughnessy Ray LaBelle, Josh Henry Leith, Emma Jane Lynch, Jacqueline Elizabeth McCauley, Leah Victoria McBain, Morgan Elizabeth McDonald, Sarah Ashley McIntyre, Lauren Elizabeth McCachran, Sarah Lynn McKenzie, Ian E. S. McTavish, Gracia McCool, Emily Huntley Maynard, Gailey Dorothea McCombs, Kathleen Ann McRae, Cynthia Nicole Mensah, Ritu Misra, Kirsten Mitchell, Caitlin Marie Mitten, Amelia Ann Moore, Judith Lily Morris, Madison Faith Lisa Morrissey, Bailey Mosier, Kelsey Monroe, Scott Patrick Nissen, Bailey Marie O'Neill, Jintaben Parafunktra Patel, Izzy Patterson, Danisha Ethlyn Morgan Painter, Morgan Kathleen Peck, Michaela May Peddle, Rebecca Percival, Shayna Marissa Passod, Ella Jane Porter, Alicia Dawn Proctor, Margaret Elaine Rangley, Amber Selena Reardon, Brendan Michael Rickard, Jessica Puala Rojas Dieguez, Jason Ryan, Amy Kathleen Slater, Lauren Elizabeth Sloan-White, Thomas Russell Spagnuolo, Margaret Gale Spadell, Mary Ashton Sponigal, Ashlyn Laura Staples, Paul Stemler, Emma Grace Taylor, Sarah Taylor, Cassandra Sharon Teal, Mallory Alyssa Thomas, Tanya Lee Michelle Waddell, Emily Kathleen Walker, Tia Marie Wombolt, Jessica Ray Watling, Alana Marie Williams, Jessica Dorothea Williamson, Ava Winters, Christine Wood, Joyce Elizabeth Yvonne Wright. Mount St Vincent University confers the degree of Bachelor of Education in association with St Joseph's College on Sharon Winson Morgan. Mount St Vincent University confers the degree of Master of Education on Emily Ann Alders, Denise Acton, Melissa Ann Alto, Nadine Marie O'Coin-Titus, Alison Rebecca Bennett, Josie Lynn Bento, Daniel John Glynn, Alison Elise Boros, Laura Maxine Boylan, Oan Chow, Kong Chen, Catherine Lindsay Cooper, Melissa Dina Brooks, Stephanie Claire Demetrios Uadrago, Carrie Densmore, Komla Do Dots, Roberta Agnes Dunham, Nina Eddy, Uta Fiedler, Prince Dua Fosu, Dawn Ella Gorey, Jocelyn Lorraine Graham, Kanika Gulate, Mattia Hansen, Andrea Lee Bonnell Ward, Sarah Marion Hayes Brown, Jackie Heng, Teresa Hickey, Aaron Eugene Jackson, Tammy Louise Cox Jardine, Tandeep Kaur, Javid Kiani, Colleen Nicole Lane, Ali Madonna Leader, Jinwen Lee, Liang Li, Jinyi Lu, Chenjiang Ma, Lin Ma, Angela Lynn McDonald, Sarah Joy McKenzie, Nancy Jean McLeod, Tanya L. McPhail, Tracy Florence McQuarrie, Jessica Patricia McCarran, Alexander James Millett, Shaheen Mohammadi, Teresa Marie Myra, Amy Joseph Norgler, Alexandra Nancy Palagreco, Emily Fern Pittman, Natalie Antoinette Powell, Carolyn Estelle Prest, Nicola Tamika Rose Goodall, Caitlin Alana Louise Sparks, Eleanor Teresa Sperry, Rong Swen, Christia Deanna Tippett, Nan Wong, Yoji Wong, Kathy Lynn Weatherby, Sasha Leanne Weber, Lauren Beth Wenzel. Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Master of Arts in Education on Zainab Al-Malwali, Marcia dos Santos, Cassandra MacDonald, Erin R. Tomlinson. Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of Master of Arts in School Psychology on Christopher Barber, Carlotta Heyman, Afia Stikta, Demetria Santalis. Mount St. Vincent University confers the degree of PhD in Educational Studies on Mehrdad Shahidi. Please join me in congratulating our education graduates for Spring 2021.
Wonderful. Thank you, Dr. Card, and congratulations once again to our education graduates. Graduates, today we thank you, we celebrate you, and we bid you a fond farewell, confident that your future will be enriched as a result of your time as a Mount student. We look forward to having you as a long-term member of the Mount family, as our alumni. Congratulations once again.